Morning, Don Keith on the Diary of a Psychotic podcast. This podcast brought to you by Eggo Frozen Waffles. Lego my Eggo. Okay, there is a tentative deal on the table in the Middle East to end the war in Gaza. The 20 remaining hostages, living hostages, will be released supposedly by Monday. And the 28 hostages who only have remains, their bodies, are to be released as well. So 48 hostages released, 20 of them still alive. But I did warn everybody that there's a potential that most of them were dead. And, well, I hate it when I'm right. Yeah. Well, anyway, don't count on the war being over. Okay? The hostages are going to be released, and the hostage crisis is over. This particular hostage crisis. But there have been many in the past, and I'm sure there will be many more hostages taken in the future, one way or the other. All right? The war in the Middle East is not going to end anytime soon. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they have been fighting for thousands of years there over the same piece of land. Okay? Just get it through your head. The war in the Middle East is not going to end. All right? We want war to end. But war is a condition of mankind. It's a condition of human existence. Okay? We fight each other over everything. And there's nothing that can be done about that other than we have to make a profound change as a species before that will ever happen. Now, the other thing, did you know that they found one person responsible for the LA fires? They're going to charge him. He's going to spend decades in prison for something he may not have done. Okay? That wasn't the way I recall the fires happening or how it came about. My vague memory is that it was some sort of utility failure. I'm not really sure, but I'll research it and I'll get back to you. And I'll let you know whether or not them charging this poor fella with the LA fires and him being responsible, that may not be true. All right? I hope if it isn't, I hope he gets out of it. All right? But the way we are these days, innuendo, rumors, everything, that poor bastard's going to spend the rest of his life in jail. If somebody doesn't step up and say, hey, that isn't the way it happened. All right? Because nobody's going to remember. It's been a while. Nobody's going to remember what actually happened, how the fire started, and most of the evidence has been burned up and gone. Nobody's really going to know. Everybody's going to be mad at him. I know that. He started the fire? Oh, lock him up. And he's like, and that's it. He's done. It's like he won't get a fair trial. Okay, yeah, James Comey's going to get a fair trial too. Yeah, right. Okay. In any rate, you see where I'm going with this, all right? Don't listen to people when they first shoot their mouths off. They don't know what they're talking about, all right? They're just raw emotion. Just spitting out words, all right? Now, President Trump, he posted later that he thinks the war in Gaza is over. All right, well, he may have misspoken. The hostages are being returned. He thinks by Monday. We'll see what happens, all right? Don't count too much on what people are saying at the moment, all right? What you need to do is follow it and see how it turns out. Okay? Anyway, don't know what else to say today. It's a Thursday, just a typical Thursday. All right, we'll wrap things up tomorrow on the Diary of a Psychotic podcast with Don Keith, me, brought to you by Eggo Frozen Waffles. Lego my Eggo.